Until now, it was all for nothing.
Save her, my daughter.
Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays channel and more of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is episode 23 in our road to Tears of the Kingdom. This is actually the latest Breath of the Wild stream we ever had. Tonight we had to fulfill a ultimate. Ultimate request is done by an Ultimate Channel VIP, and that was for Ben tonight. So we're starting a little bit, about, I'd say, a half hour later than we usually end the second Zelda stream. Tomorrow the Zelda streams will be 5:30 and 8:30 again, respectively, and something else will be going on at 10:30. But anyway, good job getting 60 likes, guys and gals. This is going to be a very unique stream, so let's do our best to get peeps in. Okay, here we go.
We're making bread.
Yep. Amber's still cooking the bread in the background, which you guys can hear. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys having a fantastic night. You're ready for more Breath of the Wild.
We just got 70 likes, Luke.
We just got 70 likes. Awesome job, guys. So your first like goal is 100 likes. So if you guys could get to that, that would be amazing. We got about 80 people watching. So likes and shares brings people into the channel, obviously. And we are at a new stable where we have 2 opponents. How? We don't know.
Oh, you had 2 Epona emojis.
I had two opponents, yeah.
Not emojis,
Emoji, yeah. Hey, Wolf Link, what's going on, man? Hello, hi. I need a horse. I need my original opponent, please. Thank you.
I keep getting these weird commercials for these games with animal people.
Weird commercials for games with animal people? I have no idea what that's about. Alright, cool. Alright, yep, I'm gonna take my horse out. Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
And we're still rocking our armor from, give me a second. Fierce Deity. We're hanging out with Twilight Princess Link, although the 20 hearts seem to have gone away. I even tried to use the amiibo that had the 20 hearts on it, and I guess Nintendo's like, nah, we're not gonna let you read that. And the horse is like,
I voted for take a walk in the lava.
take a walk in the lava is what the vote is. How is the vote going? Like, what are people looking? Oh, there's a boar there. Okay, that's cool. Yep, so this is literally a late night stream of Legend of Zelda. We hope you guys will enjoy it. And then tomorrow Zelda's back at its regular time of 5:30 and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time until this Thursday, when Zelda will once again be at 8:30 with Star Wars, kicking things off at 10 in the morning, 5:30, and then 10:30. With Zelda at the sweet spot. Sweet spot of 8:30. And that's usually where Zelda is going to remain until we beat the game, obviously. So, some people have been asking, what are the big differences between this Breath of the Wild series and your original uploaded series? Well, the original uploaded series was basically us getting through the story as quickly as possible, as best we could, you know, it took a long time to get from point A to point B. Because, as you can see from the world of Hyrule, it's massive. So with the live stream series, we're actually relatively around the same amount of time it took to get to the bird people. I think it was like around episode 30 is when we got to Rivali, and then after that we did the lightning thing and, you know, collected the Master Sword, and it took a while. So I'm imagining that the live stream series will probably end around episode 35. So there'd be about 15 episodes sooner than the 57th uploaded episode of Breath of the Wild. And the uploaded episodes of Breath of the Wild were about 45 minutes to 50 minutes in length, I believe. Sometimes a little longer, but not usually. We kept them relatively around the same. There's a moose there.
Hi, Wicked One. How's it going? Great to see you.
Hey, peoples. How's it going?
Since I wanted to show some love. Also, he said, I thought I would be the only one voting for fishing, said Wicked One.
Yeah, fishing is just basically swimming. One of the things I was kind of devastated about with Breath of the Wild is the fact that they got rid of the joy of fishing. Just kind of relaxing, going in a boat or sitting on a pier, throwing your line into the water and collecting the fish.
Yeah.
It was just very simplistic and fun, and it's been in Zelda games for quite a while. Like, fishing was a really big part of The Legend of Zelda, just as kind of like a chill thing to do. And for whatever reason, Nintendo was like, nah, we're gonna do things the Skyrim way, and we're just gonna have Link, like, swim up to the fish and grab them, and oh, okay, that was uncalled for. Thank you, Mifa. My bow broke. This dude is trouble.
Hi, people of the chat. Hi, Richard Taylor. You're breathtaking. Great to see you, Richard.
Need to keep that.
Hi, Captain Zach. Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Bowman. Hi, Game Kid. Hi, American Tiger. Great to see you, Tim and Jacob Orion. Hi, Princess Emmy. Great to see you, Wicked One, Mage Wolf, and EJC. Hi, Isaiah, and hi, Thomas.
I'm already seeing the next shrine that we need to go to.
So yeah,
Amber's making bread. Yeah.
Actually, in 20 minutes, I have to go check on it, and then I have to open the lid, and then I'm supposed to let it bake another 15 minutes. We'll see what it tastes like. And then this week, I'm gonna make fish soup. I'm gonna see if Luke likes it or not. But it's not gonna really be authentic because I can't use fish broth. The reason why I can't use... Well, I could make my own fish broth, actually. I could technically make my own fish broth, my own fish stock. But basically, like, a lot of fish stock has, like, shellfish in it, and Luke can't have shellfish.
No, I have a shellfish allergy, so that would be shellfish of Amber to do that to me. Also, Amber hates spending money. That's the one thing my wife does not like doing. So a trip to the ER and being hooked up to all kinds of machines would definitely put a damper on Amber's plans of saving money.
Yeah, exactly. My plans of saving money. How are you doing, Amber? I'm pretty good, Wicked One. Thank you for asking.
We saw the new Mario movie. We were planning on going again this week sometime. We saw it on the 10th of April. So the movie came out. We don't tend to see movies the day they come out because it's so packed. Like, even before the pandemic, I hate crowds. It's the one thing I do not like about being a game journalist. When I would have to go to conventions, they were packed. Literally, there were seas of people when I had to go to E3 and PAX, and I hated it. I like going into press events that are very small, and you interview the person, you play the game, and then you leave. I hate going to conventions where there's floods of human people and the smell of all the people who don't know how to shower. Especially, well, I can't say from what country, but there's a certain country that makes games, and they smell like moldy cheese every year, and you're stuck in a room with them because they don't take baths, they use perfume.
Oh yeah, some people from some countries they don't shower as much. It's not part of their culture.
Right.
They
so
use more sweet smelling things.
Respecting their culture, like I would hold in whatever gags and coughing or whatever, and afterwards when I was done with my interview and we were in the hallway, then I would start coughing uncontrollably because I held my breath most of the time, and I was polite as possible, but it was like literally like hell on earth.
Oh, because of all the perfume.
All the different smells. My eyes would water and everything, and people would ask like, "Oh, are you having allergies?" It's like something like that. It's like, "So how you been?" It's like, "Oh, I've been great. We're working on this game here. Would you like to see it, Luke and Amber?" "Of course we would." It's like, "Amber, would you mind sitting down?" It's like, moves Amber closer to the developer, sits on the other side.
Wow, that's weird. I don't even have a very good sense of smell.
No,
so-
you don't have a good sense
So
of
I
smell.
literally have
Yeah.
never. I don't even know. I could guess what you're saying, but I don't actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So.
That's interesting. So it doesn't even bother me.
Nope, it never bothers you. It bothers me. I have a very, like, after my car accident, my, like, sense of smell was heightened. You could be thankful because, you know, I hit my head or something and jarred something loose, but
Yeah,
my sense of smell is like too amplified that it's painful.
I know what you're saying because I had a teacher who told a story about there was a exchange student in his class, and basically he was saying like the girl was very beautiful and like she was very like really pretty looking and stuff like that, but in her culture they don't like take showers as often as like in America. But a lot of people believe in America people take showers too often. Like a lot of cultures really, like, people don't know this, but a lot of cultures they just shower once a week. They don't even shower every day, and then they use like perfume throughout the week.
Technically, Japan showers and bathes more than us. Like, bathing is a part of their culture.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like Japan might even shower and bathe more than
They
us.
do. They do.
But a lot of people believe Americans shower and bathe excessively, like that they
J-Wing is terrible.
that they like waste water. So some people like they see us as crazy, whereas like every person has their own like thing.
Something like that. So I've never done this shrine. If you guys know how to do this, please, by all means, let me know. This is a brand new venture for me. I have never, ever done this shrine. Amber and I only did the amount of shrines necessary to be able to get the Master Sword, which I believe we're kind of at that point now. I think we have... how many of those fiery thingies do we have? That's not it. No, that's not it. How is it? My stuff.
I mean,
I've got 7. So if I do one more of these, then I can do 2 hearts. So we only did enough shrines to get the hearts necessary to get the Master Sword, and then I didn't bother with the rest. There's 120 shrines plus DLC, and we were like, nah, because we're just going to go through the story. But as a stream, people are like, oh, I want you to do more of the shrines because you didn't do all the shrines. The problem is, I don't know how to do all the shrines. So, that's the problem.
yeah.
Stasis, then run on the block that goes up? There's a stasis on the block that goes up? What does that mean? What do you guys mean by stasis on the block that goes up?
Oh my gosh, now I'm probably thinking that I probably thought, like, wow, these people smell really good because of all this perfume. That's probably what I was thinking. I was like, man, these people smell clean.
No, and it's nothing against them personally. That's their culture, you know? They don't do it. But it's like, if you're stuck in a room with them, and, like, it's, like, for hours, and then you have to go and meet more of those developers from that country in that day. That's why I would always space out. If you remember correctly, we'd look at so-and-so's game, and then we would go over to another place at E3 and talk to them, and then the next day we'd be back with those people, but I would space it out so I didn't do all of their games one day. Like, I had to move them out because either it would be at the beginning of the day, or it'd be at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Because I couldn't breathe.
Well, I mean, it really didn't. I didn't even notice at all because it didn't bother me. I don't get bothered at all.
Move the ball?
I literally can't. I can't tell the difference between people.
Move the ball. Oh, wait. The airflow will move the ball back up somehow? So the ball will move this. So somehow the wind is going to move the ball up there?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. We need to make like an air tunnel. So the wind will blow stuff around, I think. Need to make make a tunnel for the wind to blow. I believe. And then we run as fast as we can.
I guess it's time to take the lid off the game.
Is that correct? Is this gonna work? I don't see how this could work, but okay. It doesn't look like the ball's big enough to do this. If I put stasis on the ball... Oh, darn. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. Amber's making homemade bread and she's excited. Wait, why? No, it still fell off. It's still gonna fall off. Almost! I almost made it, but I ran out of freaking stamina! Ah! That's annoying. Okay, okay. No, no, no. You can't find your other oven mitt? Do I enjoy what-if scenarios? What-if scenarios of what? We're about to get bread. I'm excited.
After all those classes in baking school, I hadn't really made it at home yet. Finally, I made bread. Instead of using one of my recipes from school, I just used the recipe from the back of the bag of flour.
Yeah. Oh wow, you guys are almost at 100 likes already. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
Honestly, though, because I didn't use a measuring cup, I actually used a mug.
Mm-hmm.
All of the recipe was kind of doubled, so we have like tons of bread this week.
That works also, says Wicked One. Thank you, Wicked One. Oops.
But
I forgot what the name of the shrine was. Oh well.
I don't want to tell you what I was thinking, but I feel like if I was in a culture that people didn't... I don't want to say this out loud, but basically, if I grew up in a culture where people didn't really have to worry about taking as many baths or showers, I would feel so free. I'm free! It doesn't matter. It's like, I can smell bad because everybody does.
Okay. Yeah, so no. You know, that's why I just don't like crowds. I prefer other stuff.
See, I thought you were gonna... You said, like, a certain type of people. I thought you were referring to gamers.
No. It's only one country.
But you have to realize too, though, Luke, that everybody is sweating a lot in that area.
I know, but
So like everyone is a little bit like
I know.
sweaty.
Yeah, I know that, but
Because there's so many people
that
in there.
one country.
Luke, okay, I don't even know which one you're talking about, so I feel excessively uncomfortable.
I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
You can probably guess. Whoa, where are we going, Epona?
I don't think that I can. I don't have a very good sense of smell.
If I say...
Luke, I don't want to talk about... If you say a company from that country, then everyone will know what you're talking about. And then I will feel sad. I will feel very upset.
I know.
I already know what you're talking about.
Epona is so pretty. Yes, Epona is beautiful. Okay, so we found the shrine. And now we're going to make our way to the next place. Probably... Oh, we should probably activate another one of those towers, actually. And since Amber's here, we're going to do the Great Fairy. So let's, oops. Let's avoid these moblin guys who are trying to attack us. Because we don't... Oh, careful, Epona. Don't die on me. Epona, stop. Epona! Epona, you're putting me in harm's way!
That's right, wicked one. Says, we're free! We don't need to take showers. We can run naked through the streets.
Dang it, Epona!
We're free!
You're wasting all my stuff because you're being stubborn!
I mean, I would feel... That would...
Alright, we're going to the tower. Getting the tower out of the way. Look at that, how that camouflaged, like, snow lizard guy just... No, Epona, I don't want to fight it. I don't want to fight him. Thank you. Going this way. Now, most people would actually put on, like, a warm doublet or something by now. But, I'm wicked stubborn, so...
It's like the Incredibles thing. Is everyone is stinky, then no one is.
Well, yeah.
Because by comparison...
You have no idea how hard it is for an ADD person not to just state the obvious sometimes. It's like social etiquette, you know, dictates otherwise, but it's like, you just want to be like, but why don't you bathe?
See, if I was there, I would be like, they smell great. They smell like strawberries.
And then I would give you the look.
But I would think they would smell great, because I don't have a very good sense of smell. Plus, I do like perfume.
Yeah. But anyway, we're doing this tower. We got a warm doublet on, so we should be okay. Epona's being a brat. So we're gonna leave Epona behind. Bye, Epona.
That's the real reason E3 was canceled, because everyone during COVID didn't take showers, so they didn't want anyone to come.
No, the reason
E3.
the reason why E3 is canceled is because it's archaic. Like it's old technology. Like now developers, it is, yeah, it's the old ways. Now developers can do things like, you know, their own E3 whenever they want. They don't have to pay millions of dollars to set up places. Also, they have fan conventions that do more for their brand than actually trying to, like, smooth journalists and trying to hobnob with them. Journalists are becoming extinct. Both, like, traditional journalists on TV and gaming journalists. Like, they're being replaced by YouTubers and influencers because influencers are, well, they were normal people that brought, like, different points of views into things. Whereas, you know, before journalists' opinions mattered and, you know, gaming journalists, like, were very big, I would say, like, 1998 until probably, like, around 2014 or 15 when I retired. Like, game journalism was starting to really start to be impacted by YouTube. In fact, one of the reasons why I quit being a journalist is we were having a hard time getting into conventions and other places and press events. And then Amber and I opened our own company. Like, we branched off from the publication I worked for, which they encouraged us to do, actually, because, you know, we never really did everything exactly that we were supposed to for them. And they would, like, if we did a vlog or something, like, the editor would call us up on the phone afterwards and be like, oh, that's great that you guys are having a wonderful trip out there, but, you know, that vlog really should have gone on our news site. And it's like, that's not what, that's us. That's us in our life. That's our personal thing. So, you know, I butt heads with them a lot, and the editor-in-chief, and eventually, you know, we decided to part ways, and I retired. Because, like, one thing, journalism was getting crazy, like, kind of sensationalist and clickbait, and I was what's known as an honest salesman. I would starve because I preferred ethics and other things than what my boss was trying to push, which was whatever he could to get people to his website, you know? All kinds of stunts that I'm not going to talk about, but when he kept complaining about Amber and I going to New York City on our own ticket, and then he would try to pay us to put coverage on his website, which wasn't very much, and then sometimes he would call us up and he'd be like, are you there under my ticket? Did I pay for this hotel? It's like, you never pay for the hotel. We paid for the hotel. You didn't even pay for the plane ticket. We had to pay for the plane ticket. All you did was you got us press badges. He's like, oh, right, I got you the press badges, so you need to do this, this, and this. All content you make is mine. And it's just like, you know what? It's not going to work out for us anymore. So, you know, this is my last year. So, you know, after that, Amber and I started our own company. We got our own press badges. And then the funny thing is, I actually never had any of the publications I worked for fly me down to California or get me a hotel. It wasn't until Amber opened our own company that developers actually would reach out to us, fly us down, get us a hotel. You know, The only thing Amber and I paid for was a vehicle to pick us up. And they would act so, like, people in New York City, they'd be so upset about it. They're like, I'm so sorry, we can only fly you down and get you a hotel. We can't afford to get you a car, too. And we're like, I'm sorry, what? They said, we can only afford to fly you down and get you a hotel. It's like, that's it? And they said, I know, I'm sorry, things are difficult right now. It's like, no problem. Amber and I will get our own car. We'll get our own ride there. And they're like, you will? It's like, yeah. And they're like, we can't wait to see you. So it's like their PR person was worried about, like, that we were going to turn them down because we couldn't have, like, a car come pick us up. So then we just, you know, paid for it ourselves. It was like a huge difference back then. So, like, YouTubers and all these other people were changing the game, basically.
Thank you for the super chat. Just 22 says, have you started reading the novel Black Beauty yet, Mrs. Amber? I remember you said you were curious about it.
Amber hasn't had time to read anything in a while.
I've been reading The Hobbit and a few other things, but maybe I could add that to my list. I could add it to my list of things to read eventually, or I could read it a few minutes a day. Thank you, Just 22. Really appreciate that. If I met you guys, I would be happy if I met you guys. You guys are my favorite YouTuber, says Soul Seeking Assassin. Nice Thank you, Soul Seeking Assassin.
You try saying that 5 times fast.
Wicked One says that's why the TV network G4 died off. Oh, right, because the people don't really care about game journalists.
G4, like, when G4 originally closed, I felt bad for them. Not when they came back, when they originally went down, because I actually knew people there. I knew people who, back then, believe it or not, Adam Sessler was actually a stand-up guy. I actually wanted to meet Adam Sessler back in the mid-2000s, early 2010s. Like, he was like the journalist example. When he lost his job, he got into some things he shouldn't have. He drank a lot, and his personality changed. He became a very bitter, angry old man. And when G4 came back, he let his political beliefs, like, be on his sleeve 24/7, and then he would attack half his audience all the time. So he basically became like old man screaming at cloud. And it was sad because he was like one of the pioneers for video game journalism. He was actually, I still say he's a good writer. He had like some good ideas and all this other stuff, and then he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Maybe he had something, because I've noticed like a lot of people when they do talk to Adam Sessler online and he yells at them, like they say, man, I used to respect you a lot and now you just yell at your fans and, you know, I can't respect you anymore. And he's like, I don't care. But maybe like something happened in his life.
Nope,
like,
nothing happened.
Maybe something bad happened, like a family member died or something
to
make him like
the story goes, during the last election, he got into a fight with his family members who were on a different political opinion than him, and he said at the table that he hoped they all died because of their political beliefs. And then he went to Twitter and he attacked everybody that was on a different point of view than him. He started it. And then he kept going. And going and going and going. And then when
Yeah,
G4
but
came back, he went
doesn't-
more insane.
But he doesn't just attack people politically, he also attacks just people in general, anyway.
Oh, he hates gamers now.
He just talks bad about everyone.
Yeah.
It's not just political, it's about if you disagree with the game with him, it's about if you wish he would do something different with G4, like anything that you disagree with him about. It's not just political. It's anything.
I'm just saying what people told me who know him. Like, you know. So.
But like he argues with everyone, even if they agree with him politically, he still argues with everyone.
Because our boss, or my former boss, was like one of his good friends. So,
Yeah.
and even he said he fell off, and that was back in like 2016.
Yeah, but I would say one reason people don't care about reviving G4 is because they don't respect game journalists anymore in general.
Well,
So that is one factor of it.
if they actually would have gotten the talent that they chose to revive G4 was bad. Like, they were all people that secretly hate gamers, and they say stuff all the time. They say certain buzzwords, and they do all kinds of stuff to try to stand out. And the problem is, you know, that's just who they are. The thing is, the media is changing where people don't want that 24/7. They want people to actually talk about the games. But these people just want to talk about whatever's happening in the world or whatever they're feeling that day. And then they take pot shots at the game developers, which, you know, gamers don't really like when people do that because they're tuning into somebody to get, like, you know, inside information. Like, maybe they're going to have a trailer that we haven't seen on the internet. Maybe they're going to have exclusive gameplay. This is G4.
Yeah,
These
they
are the
just
people that have
wanna
the
see
exclusives.
They just want to see the games.
All they did is, basically, the nicest way of saying this, G4 became The View. That's what G4 became.
It was like a really opinionated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even myself, like
Talking heads.
Like when you and I first started on YouTube, like I used to say my opinions a lot, and now I notice people really don't want to hear it, like, at all. So I just talk about the game and I just show it off, and I don't give my opinion on most things. Because people don't want to, they literally don't want to hear anyone's opinion anymore.
Right.
People are so sick of it.
If people wanted to hear your political opinion, then you would make a political channel. And then you could do a spin-off if you wanted. But, you know, we do game-oriented stuff. We talk about pop culture things sometimes.
But even the game though, like I don't give a very opinion. Like if I really hate a game, I don't say it out loud.
I can't shut up.
I don't say my opinion on the game.
I've always gotten in trouble.
I more and more I don't say it. Like it's just like I don't say every, like if I'm like, oh, they could have changed that story plot, like I'll say a small thing. But if I really hate a game, I will never say it. Like I'll never talk about it.
We're in trouble.
But that's me. Like you've actually worked as a game journalist, so your opinion is more respected than mine.
I've stepped on a lot of toes over the years.
Whereas me, people really don't want to hear it. Like
But
they don't want to know.
all the companies that I put on blast, I did so respectfully.
Yeah.
And I did it objectively, and I still had people on the internet mad at me because they were like, oh my gosh, how could you be so mean to this company? This game, you should have given it a 10 out of 10, or this game, you should have done blah, blah, blah. It's like,
that's why you stopped rating games with numbers after a while.
well, the reason why you and I stopped rating numbers is because, one, it was a fad that our friends over at Screw Attack were doing, so we were trying to ride that wave. Because they were like, you know what, scores get people into trouble, so let's try to abolish scores. So a bunch of us were talking, Screw Attack, us, and a couple other publications at the time, very small ones and very small YouTubers, and we were just like, yeah, scores are stupid, we're not going to do scores anymore.
Yeah, it was like, would you buy this game or not? I would probably buy this game, and then you would say like, or I would wait till this game goes on sale. Mm-hmm. Like, that was kind of like the difference, like, or I would pass on this game.
And it worked for a while, but that novelty kind of wore down too. Like, people are kind of like, well, I just want to know what your you know, the number is. What is the number? Yeah. And then eventually a lot of those companies went back to doing numbers and stuff like that. But sometimes when you do stuff that, like, shakes up how people think or how you change how people are accustomed to things, you can lose your audience. So you have to, you know, everything's always a gamble with content creation. So we're going to have to do some serious cooking, guys and gals, because I've used everything. Like, we have no fairies left. We are fairyless. We have We have tons of ingredients to cook, but we got nothing. So I'm kind of in big trouble. I did open up another shrine area, or like I opened up the Herba Tower, wherever the heck that was, way over here. So I'm exploring in this area here. And I think there's a memory down here. I think this is something of significance, but I don't remember. You knew G4 and your things. I mean, the thing is, I didn't like the new group. I had one friend or person I knew back in the day who ended up being on, like, the new G4, and I felt bad with him because he wasn't allowed to say anything. Like, he had to follow... And you could see it. You could see the look on horror on his face when Frosk said stupid stuff, because he couldn't say anything or he'd probably get fired. And it was a big business venture for him. Like, he got a lot of... I think he was the only one who got, like, a really benefited from being on G4 again, because it brought in new viewers to, you know, his type of content and stuff. And I still think he's a good guy. We haven't talked in probably 11 years at this point. And he's still way younger than me. But he was the only one that really benefited from being on G4. But, I mean, they had a very, very strict thing about not being able to, you know, say certain things. Which you could see it on a lot of the male hosts. When the women said stupid stuff, none of the men corrected them. They always clapped. And it's like the clapping eventually caused their audience to, to run away. That's our first game over in like 10 streams. Whoopsies. I hope it's saved at the tower. I hope Herba Tower didn't disappear. Was it an autosave? Alright, we have to go do some cooking. Enough exploring. We have to cook. Yeah, you don't see this red X very much. R.I.P. That was a death. Who's ever counting the deaths, that is the last death that I've had in a while. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So let's go back to Kakariko. We're going to do some cooking. Does anybody remember the really good recipe for stamina and all that other stuff? Or a good place to pick up stamina shrooms, because I use them all. I did a bunch of stuff, like, after all those other streams. I'm kind of hurting. I'm kind of hurting for stuff. Hold up, let them cook. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook, guys and gals. No, that was like my 8th death or something like that. Or maybe more. It's probably like my 20th death in this series. I haven't been keeping track. I also fell off on the cliff on purpose a couple times just to see one die. Because I'm twisted like that. Let the man cook. Let him cook. Okay, so we were exploring for a while and died. Exploring! 140 likes is your next goal? Yeah, totes. And I just want to take this time to thank everybody for showing up this late. I know that we usually do the stream around 5:30 or 8:30, so this is probably a different time for you guys. Maybe it's a more convenient time, but usually Amber has already gone to bed at this point. She's making bread, so like actual homemade bread. So that's why she's still awake. She's being a real trooper. So she'll pop in off and on. But we're going to cook some stuff. I might experiment on cooking because I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm going to stay at the inn first to get some health back. You could get my 13th heart. I am. Once Amber's back, we're going to have her voice the new fairy. And we're going to have her do some other characters, and then if she needs to go to sleep, she can go to sleep. Also, Amber had some great recipes, because I have tons of steak. I just don't know what to do with it. Just to let everybody know that I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow, and I'll be away for 2 weeks, because I am visiting my cousins for a family trip with my mom. I'll be back on May 18th. Okay, Jacob. No problem, buddy. Have a great trip.
Thank you, Jacob.
And thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate that.
Here we go, Luke.
Why is it all glowy?
I put some honey on it.
Why'd you put honey on bread?
Oh, gosh.
Who puts honey on bread?
I do.
But why?
I think it would taste good.
And?
It does.
Okay.
Do you want some of this?
I'm good. If you want to go eat, you can go eat over there.
Oh.
I know. It's okay. I'm glad that your bread came out good. It... Very hard bread. So Amber was basically doing that, you had it sit in a bowl all day, and it rose, and then you put it in the oven for how long? How long was it in the oven for?
45 minutes, and then another 15 without the lid.
Okay, so 45 minutes with the lid, and then 15 minutes cooking without the lid. Wow, Amber made homemade bread. That's incredible. Smells good. K-Wing, I was just watching your Fallen Order shorts. Fallen Order shorts. Have I made a lot of Fallen Order shorts? Or you got some for me? Because I am in desperate needs of shorts. Alright, we gotta cook. Okay, so I'm gonna cook meat for now, because I know that's pretty easy. I don't really have a lot of stamina shrooms. So,
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
I'm glad you're happy, honey. Okay, so we're gonna get some raw meat. Select this. We're gonna hold some of that.
I'm never buying stuff from the supermarket again.
I mean, you can buy stuff from the supermarket, but if you want to make your homemade bread, just remember how long it took. You were kind of annoyed with how long it took, but I'm glad the fruits of your labor paid off. So we have a hearty radish. Let's try adding some of this. And I don't really know what else to add.
I don't know if I'm supposed to store this in the fridge now or what.
You would have to look up to see what happens after you make the bread, like how you store it. I think if you store it in the fridge would probably be a bad idea, because our fridge will make it like Mr. Freeze bread. Take 2 of these and break your teeth in the morning. Yes, I'm having a nice slice of bread. Ah! I chipped it. My whole tooth is now stuck in the bread because it's hard as rock. Because our fridge actually freezes stuff. Like, the fridge is so busted that even though we have a freezer, sometimes things get frozen in the fridge. And the landlord won't fix it. You know what the landlord fixes? Not to talk down to my landlord. What my landlord fixes is basically when the little plastic drawers inside the fridge break, then they come in and they're like, we noticed that your fridge has broken plastic drawers, so we're going to order that, which costs us nothing, and then we'll replace them. And actually, I do have broken plastic drawers, so I need some more of those. Okay, that was actually a good idea. All right, so we're going to grab more of this, and we're just going to use 2 hearty radishes. Where is the hearty radish? Here. And here. And Amber is doing ASMR over on the side. And then we're going to throw a palm fruit into this. I don't know what this is going to do, but we're going to find out. And it's time to cook. Oh my gosh, Amber's eating bread over in the background. So this is a hearty steamed meat. You get full recovery and 7+ hearts. That's not a bad deal. It's pretty good. It's not 20 hearts, mind you, but it's still pretty good. So let's experiment a little bit more. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna hold 2 apples and this carrot and 1 of these and throw it in the pot. See what happens. This is gonna make a meat skewer, I bet. This is gonna be a meat skewer. So everybody says, nope. It's just regular steamed meat. Plus 16. That's not bad. I mean, that's a good way to get some health back.
I'm sorry, I don't even know the recipes right now.
You don't need to worry about the recipe. Just don't eat with your mouth open. Or talk with your mouth open, sorry. It's okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it, honey. Just remember, manners is what makes a civilized society. Well, it did. Not many people have manners anymore. But I'm not going to talk about that. Alright, so we're going to throw this in. Ba-boom! Mixing and matching stuff. No. We live in a society, Amber. Okay, so that doesn't do anything to revitalize my stuff. Let's try this. This'll give me some stamina. Let the man cook. Let the man cook. I know that's a saying, but that didn't really give me very much stamina at all. Hold, hold, hold. Hold. And meat. It would be too hard for me to eat as a sandwich, honey. I would have to eat it, like, solo. With some jam or something on it. A pot lid? Why did you steal a pot lid, Link? Don't do that. That's not your pot lid to take. Somebody's gonna use that to cook something, man. What can I make with these carrots? Let's add a fish. Like a really good fish. Like, what is that? A mighty, no. What is this? I have 87 of these. Hyrule bass and carrots. What does this do? Are we gonna do Spider-Man 2 when it releases? You bet. Oh, wow!
Oh, wow, that's actually really good.
That's really good. Enduring steam fish. 16 hearts plus a lot of stamina. How did I do that? I did this weird carrot thing. Did 2 of these. And I did... one of these? Hyrule basses? Is that what I did? Is that what I did? Well, I mean, it's kind of... I mean, that's still good. That's a lot of stamina. Alright, fish it is. So, let's... 1, 2, 3... Whoop, no, don't eat that, Link. It needs to be cooked, guy. It needs to be cooked, dude. Gonna do this. 1, 2... And what happens if we add, like, a banana to it? I don't know. Let's find out. We're gonna experiment. Here we go. Don't get another one, Amber. I know, after the stream, honey. People could hear you chewing on a rock. Well, I look forward to having some later. And... should I mix... What happens if you mix 2 different types of fish? Now, keep in mind in the original, I never really cooked at all. Like, I'm not the original, excuse me. In my original playthrough... Yeah, this is the original game. This is not modded, Nintendo. There are no mods. In my original playthrough in 2017, I hardly cooked. Amber did most of the recipes in the game and experimented with cooking. And then I would have, when I went into battle and stuff like that on our playthrough, there would be a variety of foods for me to have. Things that replenished my stamina. She really enjoyed the cooking aspect of this game. And that was actually before she ever went to culinary. She liked the cooking because it was fun. It was just, you know, she could throw things in the pot and experiment without the house burning down. More or less.
I think you will like that bread.
I'm excited. Let's
Literally,
try.
I had homemade bread when I was in Girl Scouts when I was 7 years old. It was some of the best bread I've ever tasted in my life. I've never had bread like that ever again until now. So good.
Endura carrots cooking 5 of them gives you 2 extra stamina wheels and refills your stamina to max. If you have a maximum of 3 rings of stamina, they give you 5. Holy cow. So that's what those carrots do? Holy cow. How did I even get these carrots? From an amiibo? Amiibo drops? Probably.
I watched your Spider-Man game. It's fun, says Ethan. Thank you.
Oh my
Ethan.
gosh. Wow, look at that. They're correct. They are totally correct.
Olga Vargas says, I love you, Amber. Hi, Olga. Thank you so much. Virtual hugs. Okay, have a great night, soul-seeking assassin.
Hi, Ethan. How you doing tonight? You just beat this game? Cool.
Sorry, guys. I was away from the chat. I was gonna leave the bread out, just sitting out, but I was afraid Zelda would touch it.
I mean, Zelda's a very curious cat, so...
I actually put it upside down onto the... I put it upside down.
What does that mean?
It's like the baking thing that it was in is upside down on the pizza tray.
Okay.
That I had as the lid.
Okay.
So I have it covered with the pizza tray, but I put it upside down because I didn't want it to stick to the top. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, because I don't have any Reynolds wrap right now. I have wax paper. I could put wax paper under it. I should really leave it out to cool, but I'm afraid that Zelda will come up and eat it.
She probably will.
So I'm leaving it in the... Basically, a lot of the... I'm gonna look up online and see, like, what it says if you should put it in the... if you should put it in the fridge.
Ethan, you said my name. No, don't you die on us, Ethan. You have a good night. And thank you so much for watching. Also, guys, I forgot to congratulate you. Thank you so much for getting 120 likes at this time of night. You guys are amazing. I wasn't counting on that. I actually thought this stream was not going to do very well based on what time it is. But apparently people love Zelda, and they show up even way past the time that I think they do. So, this stream's not doing quite as well as the 5:30 and 8:30 streams, but I think we're going to hit 1,000 views. So that, to me, is a success. Might have to stream a little bit longer. This will probably be a 2-hour Zelda stream, but...
Says if you should either freeze the bread or keep it at room temperature.
No, I mean, room temperature in our house is about, like, 68 degrees year-round, so... Because I don't like...
Oh, wow. It says the reason that refrigeration for bread is bad is if the bread is stored in a cold but above freezing environment, the recrystallization and therefore staling happens faster.
Mmm.
So you should either freeze or keep bread at room temperature.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not going to eat all of it in 3 to 5 days, you should freeze it.
That makes sense. Oh! I almost fell
I
off.
don't see how I'm going to eat all that bread in 5 days.
I'm gonna
That is
have...
a lot of bread.
I am a person, too.
You said you're not eating it. You said it's too crunchy.
No, I said I wasn't going to do what you were suggesting with it.
You could cut the crust off.
I am gonna still have some. I'm just gonna have some very carefully because...
Make some Uncrustables.
No, not Uncrustables.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's go grab some fairies.
Honestly, me eating that bread reminds me of, there's a YouTube channel called Tribal People Try, and basically they show tribal people, like, from, I think it's this place in India that aren't anywhere near civilization. Like, they literally are tribes that live, like, in the forest or whatever. And basically they aren't around any, like, cell phones or factories or anything. But they had this episode that I watched today called Tribal People Try Cheesecake. And one guy, like, all of them were like, God bless the person that made this. They're like, I pray that their business will endure and grow and prosper forever, because they were so thankful for the cheesecake. They were like, God bless the person who bought this. God bless the person who made this and who invented this. Like, and people were writing in the comments like, oh my gosh, no matter what religion or part of the world you're in or where you're from, it's a universal truth that everyone likes cheesecake. They had never had it before. And there was this one guy that was like, you know, like, he basically was eating it, and then he was just like eating it with a fork and trying to be normal. And then after a while, he just grabbed the thing and just started putting it in his mouth. And he, instead of like saying words, he just started going, like while he was eating it.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, that's how I felt eating this bread like today. It was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like,
Okay.
and I was just thinking, as I was watching that video today, I was like, I knew cheesecake was good. Why does everyone, when I order cheesecake for dessert, everyone looks at me like, oh, you like cheesecake? It's like, doesn't everyone? I'm the only one who likes this?
You really love New York City cheesecake, though.
But it is good. That video showed me that is the best dessert that has ever existed on the earth. It is. I'm not the weird one. I'm the normal one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'm not a big cheesecake person.
How can you not be, Luke? It is like the best dessert on the planet. There's nothing that's better than cheesecake. Nothing. Literally, name a dessert that's better than cheesecake. It doesn't exist. It's so good.
I
mean, have you ever even had it? Or do you just, like, watch other people eat it?
No, I like...
So good.
You don't even let me talk. I like the devil, like, triple fudge, like, cake from New York City.
Oh, that's like too chocolatey.
It sounds like it's too chocolatey, but it wasn't. It was really good.
I guess I never tried that.
You did. You had some, but you were like, I want to... When I took you to New York City when we were doing that press thing for Power Rangers, I took you... The restaurant that was adjacent to our hotel or whatever, we went there, and it wasn't a restaurant, it was a diner. It was like a... I don't even remember the name of it, but it was like a diner in New York City that was like next to a hotel that we were staying at. And you ordered the cheesecake.
Yeah, I know where that place is.
Yeah, you ordered the cheesecake.
It was so good.
And you
that
just
was, like, the best
you were like, this
I've
is like
ever had
the
in my
best
life.
cheesecake
I know where that is. I know where that is. I can tell everyone where it is. It's in New York City, and it's in the financial district, or
I thought it was in Manhattan.
It's in Manhattan, and it's in the it's in Manhattan in New York City, but it's in Manhattan, and it is the Hilton Garden Inns and Suites Hotel, but it is not the restaurant of the Hilton Garden Inns and Suites Hotel. You have to go out like the door, and you have to go to the right of it, and then there's this like diner, and they serve wedge salad, they serve like New York steak, they serve that decadent chocolate cake, and they serve New York style cheesecake. They serve every kind of like really delicious like signature dish from New York City in that like small restaurant. It's very small. It's really hard to see, but it's a small door next to the Hilton Garden Inns and Suites. And it's not very overpriced. And when I went there, I got the wedge salad with blue cheese crumble. Oh my gosh. And then New York cheesecake. Like, I could have died that day, and I would have been in the best mood.
You were in a very good mood that day. I remember that.
That
was the day of the that was the day that we had the cabbie ride from Hades.
Yeah.
So you were in such a good mood that you were totally calm when this cabbie almost killed us.
Oh yeah.
Driving the opposite way in New York City.
Yeah.
But it should be noted that he wasn't driving the opposite way in a car. They have in New York City these bicycles that two people sit on the back, and it's like you sit in like this seat, and then it becomes like a roller coaster of death, because this cabbie will pedal through New York City on one-way streets the wrong way to get you to your destination as fast as possible. And that was insane. And also we had like a huge haul from the Nintendo World Store, and it was... I don't think I've been more terrified than that moment. And like have cars zipping past him going the wrong way, and it was expensive too. It was
we didn't know, like, basically
it was like $135 to get us back to our hotel from the Nintendo World Store on this.
It was supposed to be just 20.
Yeah, and he
through a cab, but they charge you way more on those bicycles.
And he said, "Well, I can get you there real fast." And I'm thinking, well, if that meant going on the wrong way on roads that say "don't go this way," then I probably would have been like, but I didn't know New York City that well anymore. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, we'll, yeah, we're definitely in a hurry. We have an appointment at this time. He's like, okay, say no more, hop in. It's like, is this safe? Yeah, it's totally safe. You'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna need you to sign this little waiver. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go.
Room temp is how my... Oh, yeah, room temp cheesecake. Yum.
Here you go, Amber.
Ethan. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was just talking about it so much. I'm so sorry. Boy! Sweet boy! Please listen to my story.
Okay.
I am the great fairy, Kesa. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I am nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 500 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Now, if you have rupees, hand them over to me quickly. In order for me to regain my power, I need 500 rupees.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are too kind. Ah! The power! It's overflowing!
Thank you, Amber.
There we go.
There we go. Good times. Alright, people wanted Amber to voice the Great Fairy. There you go. New Great Fairy hype. Woot. This is the 24th stream.
So you're the one who brought me back from the brink. Oh my! I see now that my first impression of you was correct. You most definitely are pleasant to look at. How would you like to live here with me?
Whoops. Got
Oh wow, she's like slow blinking her eyes.
She's slow blinking, yeah.
Fluttering
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm kidding, of course. But you certainly are cute when you're blushing.
I prefer girls my own size.
I really can't thank you enough, boy. But that won't stop me from trying.
Okay.
If you have the materials needed to enhance a piece of clothing, I will enhance your clothes. So why don't you let me take a peek at that little pouch of yours?
And I can't... Okay, 25.
With the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, so with the power available, we can do more with the Twilight Princess. The Twilight Princess, if you guys didn't know, it's my favorite of the suits, so we're gonna up that even more.
You want me to enhance your tunic? Got it! Now then, close your eyes.
Aww. Give him a little peck.
Aww.
Very cute.
Mwah. Legend has it. Oh, this is.
That's the name of my armor.
And there we go. You should be able to feel the care I put into that link. It radiates off these clothes. Have you got another clothes you'd like me to enhance?
Whoops. We don't have shard of what? Oh wow, look at how much that goes up to.
Farrosh is
Farrosh.
something.
I could do the chic stuff. Oh, those sunset fly thingies actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Now then, close your eyes, Link.
Skip.
Mwah.
Yay, chest card went up.
And there we go. Have you got another clothes you'd like for me to enhance?
We could do the Zora armor. That works. Yeah.
You have picked those clothes? I'm going to enhance the Zora armor, okay? Zora armor enhanced. Oh, actually, going to that one cheesecake place ruined it for me because
no other cheesecake tasted quite the same.
I used to have cheesecake all the time, and after I had that cheesecake, I literally can't have other cheesecake because it's not the same. There you go. Only some items, though. No promises. Have you got other clothes you want me to enhance?
Wait, how can I do the Zora armor again?
I guess you can do it again if you want.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, look at it. Oh, wow. It uses those Hyrule stuff. This one could be upgraded quite a bit.
Hylian tunic.
The hoodie, bokoblin stuff. Those are all the bokoblins I've killed.
Wow.
Yep.
You'd like me to enhance your Hylian hood? Okay. Close your eyes.
Dun, da, 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 da. I don't even wear this thing, though.
And there we go. I hope you feel the care I put into that.
No, they're not going to let me do it again.
Oops.
That's okay. That's good. We're good.
Oh, that's too bad. Won't you come see me again sometime? Take care, Link.
And the Academy Award goes to... Nice job, Amber. There we go. So, we did that. And we're in a lot better shape than we were last time. We were actually getting our butt kicked quite a bit. So we cooked a bunch of food. Probably going to cook more food, but not tonight. I don't think we need it. We also have some fairies to save our butt in case things get pretty dicey. Where the heck are we now? So, we can make our way to the bird village, or we can save that for tomorrow. When there's more people.
Yeah, I've never had cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory before. I have never even gone to the Cheesecake Factory before. I like strawberry cheesecake. What ice cream? Says Jacob Orion. Awesome, Jacob. Thanks, Amber. Now I'm wanting one of the chocolate chip coconut cheesecakes I make. Awesome, Wicked One. Wow, you make cheesecake, Wicked One? Awesome.
That's very cool.
Oh man, I want to do that. Cheesecake with ice cream, says Silver Leo. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. I would be the best New York City cab driver with my driving skills, says American Tiger.
Oh, they weren't a cab driver. They were a cab bicycle person.
They were like a bicycle. Yeah, they drove like a bike, like a rickshaw. It
was terrifying because like we thought we were hailing a cab and this guy on a bike showed up and we're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, are we in your way?" He's like, "You want cab?" It's like, "What? I am cab."
Yeah, and then it made us feel bad. Like we felt like we had to take this ride.
Yeah.
Next time that happens, we'll just be like, "Sorry,
we don't have enough for you.
We don't have $100 for you.
We don't have enough."
I love cheesecake, strawberry, and chocolate was my favorite ever. Awesome, Princess Emmy. I love strawberry cheesecake, says Sub-Zero.
Wasn't there a shrine?
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get everyone hungry. I mean, I am a crazy driver, says American Tiger.
You'd probably fit right in.
Ethan says, I just subscribed.
Thank you, Ethan. We appreciate that.
Well, I hope you like this.
I will, after the stream. It's actually, the stream's getting, I mean, I'm gonna stop once I get, like, over 1,000 views. Because, like, I don't really need, like, I had to, I'll tell you the difference. I had to stream for almost 3 hours last night with Advance Wars in order to get close to 1,000 views. Like, it was like, I'm trying to think how, it was 2 hours and 45 minutes in order for it to hit 1,000 views even. Right now, we're at 900. So, that means I can stop when I want. I'm not subjugated to YouTube's crazy rules and, like, the streams that they mess up. Like, I actually get to do stuff at my own pace, which is nice. Alright, so I said we were going to do this shrine. We're going to do this shrine now.
Wicked One says it's about time for me to bail. Have a good night, everyone. And enjoy the rest of the stream. Love y'all.
Have a good night, Wicked One.
Virtual hugs, Wicked One. Have a great night. Thank you.
Oh, darn it.
And thanks for coming on the stream, and great to see you again.
1 hour, 20 minutes. This is the shrine of what? This is a weird shrine. In the name of the goddess, offer this trial. What is this trial? Path of the Hidden Winds. Oh no. Path of the Hidden.
I feel, I don't know. Nothing.
What?
I don't know. Nothing. I just feel bad for those fairies. Those giant fairies.
Why?
Because they're very flirty and they don't have any, like, giant guys their own size to flirt with. They only have, like, small people to say hello to. It's just weird. It makes things awkward.
Oh, I see. Path of the Winds. Oh my gosh. That's a problem. Do we have a royal claymore?
Yeah, so I guess it's supposed to be stored at room temperature, but I don't really even know how. It says you can wrap it. I can wrap my thing in cling wrap.
Oh wow, I took a direct hit from him with my Twilight Princess gear, and it actually wasn't that bad. Like, Twilight Princess gear is actually pretty strong. Good. Purple rupee.
I'm not trying to talk about food a lot, but that bread would be perfect with, like, some cold cuts and some cheese and mayo. Like,
No,
oh
that,
God.
I mean, homemade bread is best with, like, jams.
I don't know. I like
I will try it how you had it after the stream. Because,
yeah, you
right.
can put jam. I have strawberry jam in the fridge.
I know.
Or raspberry jam, actually.
Doesn't matter. It's a jam. But did you see what happened? Like, when that tiny guardian hit me, it barely phased me.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't even hurt me.
Was
My Twilight Princess armor is stronger.
awesome.
What do you want me to do? Take a leap of faith?
Where? In what direction?
I think they want me to take a leap of faith. Okay. Nope, he didn't want me to take a leap of faith. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well that solves that problem. He did not want me to take a leap of faith. Thought it was gonna be one of those leap blindly and you will find it.
Alright, good night, Anthony. Thank you for hanging out. Just heading to bed myself. Good night.
Later, Anthony.
Have a good night, Anthony.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Thank you.
Blah!
Poor Luke says Mega Max.
Leap of Fate. I was also doing a reference to the Indiana Jones movie too.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Wicked One. Thank you. Have a great night, Anthony Wilson. Thank you so much. Those fairies are lonely. All they want is love, says Stefan. I know, right? And Link won't even, like, he won't even give them a little flirt. Well, he did blush.
He blushed a little bit, but he's into princesses. So.
Link's like, sorry, I'm taken.
Well, he doesn't know he's taken.
Well, he's not really
yet.
taken yet, but he will.
Can you imagine if he actually changed his mind, like, all these years later, and Zelda's been pining after him for 100 years? Oof.
Then he was like,
Yeah, I realized that, you know, me dying for you probably wasn't what I quite wanted to do.
Or I've met
someone. She's
one of the bird people.
She's one of the bird people.
And then meet my fiance. It's like,
why do they call this the Hidden Wind? I don't.
maybe you have to go over there.
How?
Maybe.
Do I need Rivali's power? Because there's no way I can.
Whoa!
Do I need Rivali's power?
Wait. No, you're back where you started.
Can this be done without Rivali's power?
I don't see how.
I don't see how.
The Hidden Wind. Maybe
I don't know what they're talking about. The Hidden Wind. There's nothing there.
I think this is weird.
Da, 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 da.
So my idea of actually sending bread through the mail to family members wouldn't work because it would take 3 to 5 days.
Yeah, the bread would be moldy by, like, you send the bread to people that you don't like.
I have a list of people.
You're looking at it. It's the rock thing. Huh? That's the hidden wind?
That's the rock thing. So you have to cling on to that. Maybe you have to grab.
How do I cling on to it, though?
No, not that one. The other pole.
What other pole?
That?
That?
Is, I think.
That's the hidden wind?
Oops.
No.
I was wrong.
You were very wrong.
I chose poorly.
That brings you back to the start, Amber.
Oh.
It's in it. The hidden wind is inside of that big bulging thing. How?
What thing?
They're saying it's inside of that.
Maybe you have to walk into it. Or... I don't think you can figure it out.
Oops. I'm okay. I'm just gonna get propelled back up. There we go. This time I'm gonna make it. There we go. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Da, 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 da.
The hidden wind is inside of that?
Inside of what?
That, they're saying.
Inside of that?
Uh-huh.
What would it be?
I have no idea.
What would it be?
Fly behind it, says Silver Leo. Okay.
There it is!
There it is. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's clever. Okay. Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool beans. The Hidden Wind. That's a cool name for this stream. The Hidden Wind.
Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb.
Whatever, give me your soul. Thank you.
You took my soul. I was going to give it to you. You snatched it from me.
I did.
May the goddess not smile upon you. Oh!
May the guy does not smile upon you. Alright, so it's back to Kakariko Village to get more hearts. Dun, da, 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 da. Oh, I'm cold now. Okay. We're gonna go back to Kakariko Village.
Oh, wow.
Where's Kakariko Village? That's the lake.
Loyal
that's
Hufflepuff says you were dead. You don't even need his soul. That's true, Loyal Hufflepuff.
BJ Williams says, sometimes I wonder why I even bother.
Sorry,
Bother
BJ
what?
Williams. I think he was writing something.
Oh, you were writing something? We didn't see
Hi,
it?
BJ Williams. Thank you for writing. Sorry having a difficult night, BJ Williams. I'm sorry. I just... I've been distracted making bread and stuff today. Sorry, guys, if I haven't gotten your comments.
I'm looking at weird stuff on your phone.
Have I been looking at weird
Not
stuff on
today,
my phone?
but some days you do.
Some days I do.
I look over to see what you're doing if you're talking to the chat, and I see you looking at weird toe removing videos or something, toenail removing. I don't know.
Yeah.
You watch weird stuff.
I am one of the freaks
You're
on
like
YouTube.
one of those funky podiatrist people or something.
I watch videos that are meant for people with OCD.
Yeah, it seems
I
like
watch
it.
room cleaning videos. I watch
But then you don't clean.
toenail grooming videos.
You-
Anything that has to do with cleaning.
It would make sense if you watch a cleaning video and then you're inspired to like clean, but it's like you only start cleaning when you see me do it. Like, and then you get jealous. You're like, why did you just go ahead and clean all that? I was gonna get to that. It's like I just felt like doing it. Like I did the bedroom. I did part of the office today. You can actually walk in the office again, and it's becoming a nice little spot.
The only thing I can't really get into is ASMR videos, except for the ones with the turtle eating fruit.
The turtle eating fruit is adorable.
But like the other ASMR videos where people are like,
Are you a ring wraith?
no, that's my impression of people doing ASMR.
You sound like a ring wraith.
Hi, guys.
Well, I mean, BJ Williams, we're not really looking at the phone very much right now, and also, like, people we randomly read their stuff. It's just the luck of the draw sometimes. It's not like we're trying to play favorites or anything like that. It's like we happen to see something, we respond to it. There were a lot of people talking about cheesecake, and we moved past that a while ago. But it's just, unfortunately, it's just the luck of the draw sometimes.
Yeah, I miss like 7 different cheesecakes.
Oops. Hang on. Alright, time to get more hearts.
I don't know why, but I found this channel where this girl is like, apparently she has millions of subscribers for doing ASMR, but basically she does ASMR for just the dumbest things, like I got takeout at Chick-fil-A, and then she's like tapping on the bag, and then she's like, I got a nice soda. And it's like, okay, who would watch this? Like, literally, you're watching someone else enjoy a delicious meal.
Can we get hearts now? Okay, thank you.
You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being.
Heart container.
Do you wish for a heart container? Yes. I shall grant the power you seek.
Woohoo!
I was just enjoying my French fries from Mickey D's. They're under this bib.
Why are you wearing a bib? That's
To
just...
conceal my snack!
It seems like such a weird design choice. Like, somebody actually had to go and put a bib on that statue because it wasn't made with the statue.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And I had trail mix under here. It appears you still possess spirit orbs.
I feel the same way, VJ.
In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being.
Woo!
I shall grant you the power you seek.
Dun, da, 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 da.
For a price.
Yeah. And after we get the Master Sword, we're just gonna sacrifice hearts to get more stamina. Because you don't need 13 hearts to wield the Master Sword.
Go and bring peace to Hyrule, champion.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, so how many hearts do we have? I'm bad with math. 1, 2, moving cloud, 3.
I think you have 14.
You think I have 14 hearts?
I don't know, though.
Okay.
I'd have to go up to the screen and count them because it's hard.
Alright, so we have, now what do we do? We've got 14 hearts.
I think.
We opened a Great Fairy.
Sword.
Well, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Should we do the Master Sword? I think we should do the Master Sword tomorrow for the either the 24th or 25th episode.
It's fine.
Then I really don't want to do the bird
I see
people.
what you're saying. You're saying the night crowd isn't good enough for you to get the Master Sword.
Do
I
you
see what
don't
you're
you don't remember how long it takes to get the Master Sword?
Oh. No.
It's pretty lengthy.
I don't even know how I'm still awake.
And because you had super bread or something. You have 14 hearts now. Should we have 15 hearts? If I do 3 more shrines, I can get 15 hearts.
Yeah, and also I can't even scroll back to see the comments I missed. Like, it'll only let me scroll back so far.
I think it's, I might be able to see some more shrines here, but I don't know. Like, did I get all the shrines?
No.
I didn't get all the shrines here.
Now to blow up another statue, says BJ Williams.
Blow up another statue? Oh.
Look, something I hadn't had a lot of, says BJ Williams. Sorry.
I responded
wanted to
that
help.
a
I
while.
kept getting, and then Silver Leo said something. That's why I wonder...
You don't,
okay.
don't have to read it out loud.
Yeah, sorry guys. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I missed a lot of people's comments. Like, I missed tons of people's comments. It's just...
Isn't there a tower here? Yeah, okay. The Forest of Time? What's that? Oh! Oh, I know what the Forest of Time is. Never mind. You have 14 health. I would do 15 just to be safe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So we have 14 hearts. So let's try to do some more shrines.
More
Hidden
than a
Wind.
weapon. More than a weapon to me.
Ouch. 126. Ow.
Well, in a little bit, I'm gonna wrap the bread with saran wrap.
Okay.
You don't mind if I wrap it with plastic wrap, right?
I don't think so.
It's clean.
But I mean, the stream's gonna be over in 30 minutes.
Okay,
I should
so
be
in
able to
30
have some
minutes
bread.
you can have some, and then I'll wrap it with.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody know where there is a shrine? We just need 3 shrines, and we're here in the. Where are we? We're near the Forest of Time.
Do you guys still like pineapples? Says American Tiger.
I have pineapple on my pizza or my ice cream. Those are the only ways I eat pineapple. And if it's pineapples on the ice cream, it has to be cold. Pineapple on the pizza, it has to be hot. Not like scalding hot, but warm. I don't like cold pineapple on my pizza. It's gross.
Tim says, my brother-in-law beat this game twice.
Nice.
Awesome, Tim. ASMR foot fetish? Sub-Zero.
No.
No, it's like an OCD thing. It's
OCD.
It's like they get I don't want to talk about it.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
It's like they get rid of foot problems. Like, even if it's really gross, foot problem. Like, I like watching it because then the person is healed from their medical problem. There's a bunch of freaks on the internet that like watching doctors heal people from their medical problems.
Amber's one of those freaks. Confirmed.
I'm not going to say if I'm one of those freaks or not, but I do know of the group of people that watches them and all the videos that they watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, basically, like... Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't even like pineapple yogurt. I only like pine. I'm very like I might eat pineapple plain sometime. Do I ever do that pineapple thing to Amber? No, we grew out of that a long time ago. Also, we've
not supposed to be.
we
Supposed to be a secret thing.
I wouldn't say we grew out of it, but when we started streaming, on occasion we have told each other to shut up sometimes. So that was supposed to be like a code word that only us would use in certain situations.
Knew it, then it wasn't the same.
Yeah, once more people started to chime in, it kind of lost its magic.
Yeah, because I didn't like it when Luke was saying it, because that would encourage other people to say it. So then other people were telling me to shut up in a way, which I didn't like because I didn't feel like they should say that.
Right. Whoops. I'm in a very delicate spot right now. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're attacking a boar. Ah! My
Yeah, it
life.
wasn't supposed to be a secret thing. It was supposed to be like public.
Oh, Dueling Peaks? No, we don't want to go there. I don't want to do that. Why do I have a skull here? What is the purpose of the skull? Fort. Oh, that was the weird thing Jackson was trying to show me. No. Only need 3 more blasted shrines and I can get 15. There's something here. I think this is DLC related stuff. So...
Yeah, I can see everyone's comments, guys. I don't really know how to respond to all of them. It's very late at night for me, so I'm like half here.
Oh, I see. So there are shrines over here. Tingle Island. I don't know if Drago was waiting for us to do that, but I might do that. Tingle Island.
You liked watching that a long time ago. The problem is, like, jokes that are funny, like, years ago, like, if you keep going with the same thing, like, it gets old fast, so you have to come up with new things.
Yeah, it worked. It worked when people were kids, because it was kind of funny and comedic how we did it, but, like, I mean, times change, and also, like, we have used more grown-up language after the Kappa incident, so we retired a lot of our more kid-friendly jokes and things like that. We are grown adults, and we act like it, but we don't do like R-rated language.
We also, you know, like We used to be very we used to be very G-rated, which I would love to go back to that because I prefer that actually. But Kappa actually said that basically they thought I was a child because I was like so giddy and happy, so then I had to like tone it down, like my happiness or high voice or something, so I had to like change, like basically they expected me to change my personality, so it's just very weird, like the whole thing.
Ding.
Also, like, it's just, yeah, it's, things get a lot different. Like, if you've been on YouTube for 15 years, things are just different in general. Like, when you're first on YouTube, like, you say stuff for shock value, like, oh yeah, I love eating spinach with, you know, chocolate and tortellini all together. People are like, wow, you're weird, ha ha ha, I'm subscribing. And then later on, after people have gotten to know you over many years, you can't keep saying crazy things all the time because people are gonna think you're actually crazy. So you have to prove to people that you're somewhat a sane human being. So it can't go on for like, you can't just be insane and crazy all the time. Like it doesn't make people wanna watch you long term because they can't take you seriously. Like they don't see you as a real person. They see you as fake because you can't possibly, you know. So yeah, that's like, you know.
Also, I mean, streaming changed. Like, we did scripted content for 11, 12 years.
If we were just doing videos, then we probably would be a lot goofier and stuff, but...
Which we are sometimes when we do videos.
And we do videos, but nobody sees them. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of our
that's
videos,
frustrating.
like, we do have that same, like, that same feeling and stuff, but nobody sees our videos. There's a video that we posted recently, it still hasn't reached 1,000 views.
Yeah, we did it 2 weeks ago.
And the video was at 900 and something views, and it's weeks ago that we posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before, when we used to post a video, it would probably get 10, 30, 50, 100,000 views, like within a few days, weeks, and then possibly 1 million in a few months. So, you know, like, not get 1,000 views in several weeks for posted videos, absolutely insane.
Some games we, like, as live streams, we act a little crazy sometimes, but it all depends. Like, I don't know if Amber does this, but my personality when I'm streaming matches the type of content that I'm doing. Right now, we're just kind of roaming around doing odd jobs and looking for things, and, you know, sometimes there's comedic stuff that happens, but for the most part, I would say the Breath of the Wild stuff compared to the first time we went through the game is a little bit more laid back, so the streams are a little bit more, I wouldn't say mellow, but they're kind of like, maybe easy, not easy listening, but it's just kind of nice.
Yeah, but also we also had to compete against other people, like, nobody can see our content. There's a lot more content creators now. We used to be one of the first.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to compete against other people, and, you know, for us to be, like, crazy and then not actually get all the achievements in the game and not get through, like, certain extra parts of the game, that's not cool, like, for people to see. Like, they want to see somebody who can play the entire game and show them all the aspects of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it was working really well for Disney Infinity, because we did know all the aspects of the game. We were actually studying Disney Infinity 4
You studied
before it came out, so we were experts in that game. We were learning every part of that game.
Whoa.
So we could afford to be zany and have fun and stuff like that in the game, because we didn't look crazy, because we actually knew what we were talking about as well. We were just having fun. But you can't just talk, like, you can't just have fun and be zany and weird about a game that you don't even know what you're doing. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna play this game, and then you keep dying off the same cliff like 20,000 times.
You just...
Nobody's gonna, like, watch you.
You're talking about my streams now.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about anything in general, like...
Because I do die a lot, because basically what I used to do is I used to know the game inside and out before I started because I would have like a day of prep
Right.
time.
That's
With
what I
with live streams, you don't get that. Everything's live. Live. When the game comes out, you start streaming it. Where's that thingy? Please don't be alive. Please don't be alive. Please don't be alive. Okay. Good. I can at least run away from these guys.
And a lot of it, honestly, is the biggest factor that changed my personality on the streams is certain family members, like, were watching and they didn't treat me very nicely because they thought I was crazy in real life because I acted crazy on the streams, so then they mistreated me in real life, and that really hurt. So I think that's the biggest factor of why I changed. I don't want anyone to mistreat me, so I don't act goofy on the streams anymore, so people don't mistreat me anymore. That's mainly that's the real actual reason I probably changed.
Okay. Alright, so we found the shrine. It took a while. We also, it looks like there's a stable here. I kind of forgot there was another stable. And way back there, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's another shrine way back there, but we're going to get a horse for that one. So this is East Akala. I remember this place. And then the Tingle Shrine is around here. So we're going to get... We only need 3 more shrines, right? And then we get 15 hearts. So let's do it. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. So we're going to dive into it. And... we still have some people here. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what the shrine's about. Hopefully it's not a combat shrine, because I don't really do well with those. Puzzle shrines I've been doing okay with so far. Hi, how's it going? Ganon? Am I reading that right? Some people are alright with pizza sometimes, and tomato and onion. It's okay. What? Tomato and onion on a pizza?
Oh, you are goofy and fun. That's why you have hilarious shorts, says B.J. Williams.
Thank you, B.J. Williams.
That's
I appreciate
very sweet,
that.
B.J. Williams. Very kind.
Aug Apparatus? AG Apparatus. AUG.
So I basically try to... Thanks, Chad. I was just gonna say I basically do like a combination, like when I'm hanging out with you and I'm having fun on a game, I, you know, act my real personality, and then...
No, I wasn't cutting you off, I was stretching. I have like there's a bone that it's not popping, and I'm trying to... It's uncomfortable because I've been streaming for so many hours.
I guess I feel like I have a combination of things, like some of our videos are goofy and some of them are more just walkthrough based.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends on the game, because like, for instance, like we tried to do what we did with Tales of Zesty. We tried to do it with the next in the Tales series, and it really didn't work at all. Because like that game wasn't a funny game. It wasn't something you could make. Not every game is something you can make a joke out of.
Tales of Symphonia you kind of can.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Some games, like, and some, you know, the joke is only funny if people are laughing with you, not at you. So it's like, so it's like some fan bases they don't find it amusing.
Where did the ball go? Oh, I see. So this is like golf, isn't it? Oh, come on!
Oops.
Come on, game!
Basically, it's like, I've been worn down by life, but sometimes Luke does get me to laugh anyway.
I've been able to get you to laugh for... Oh, dang it. For so many years. So...
I don't really know how, because I really try not to, and he still gets me to laugh.
Hee hee hee. Dang it. It's a lot harder than it looks. You would think you just have to, like, put it in there, but... Oh, come on! I just breathed! I breathed! This is stupid. The motion controls are just blasted sensitive. I'm not even doing anything! Oh my gosh. I'm literally holding the controller steady. I'm not moving.
Would I rather put lettuce or cabbage on a pizza?
Woohoo!
Probably lettuce. I like the taco I like those taco pizzas. They have taco pizzas that have lettuce on them.
I would try taco pizza.
Remember Cammie was talking about that. She had that at the place she worked at. Where basically they do the pizza and then they add, like, they have ground beef and, like, taco seasoning and I think salsa and chips. And then after they take it out of the oven, they put lettuce and cheese on the top. So it's like a taco on a pizza. I don't know why I'm breaking the cardinal rule of not talking about food.
Well, I mean, it is really late at night. Like,
okay.
why is there more stuff over here?
Before I go, how do you pay to cross a bridge in Middle Earth? You use... I'm off. I need to sleep my funk from tonight. Before I go, how do you pay to cross a bridge in the Middle Earth? You use JRR tokens. LOL.
Ah.
Thank you, BJ Williams. Sorry I didn't get your comments earlier. And,
Why is there another thing over here?
BJ Williams says Luke could use more luck also.
Yeah. Thanks, BJ Williams. I appreciate that.
You're very sweet, BJ Williams.
I expect you to do this one. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. And whack!
You're very kind, BJ Williams, and everything that you comment is very important.
Ah! 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 Yeah! Sweet. I'm usually bad at golf, and VG Shine's not here to witness this. Whatever. I have no idea why I even came back here.
I mean, if you guys notice, like, when in our older videos, I used to bother Luke a lot. Like, if there were people in the chat demanding it or asking a question of him, I would just interrupt him mid-sentence and ask it. But I don't do that anymore because I know that's super rude. So, like, when you guys are having a lot of questions and Luke's on a topic, I will literally wait from 20 minutes to an hour for Luke to be done talking about that topic before I ask him one of the questions from the chat. So, you know, I put my husband first instead of the chat now. Like, things are, you know, I've learned to understand Luke a lot better, where, like, he needs to finish his topic no matter what he's talking about. If it's about game journalist stuff or about E3 or anything like that, like, he needs to, like, finish what he was gonna say. Because if I interrupt him, he'll completely forget his train of thought, and then I'll embarrass him in front of the whole stream. And then he'll have to explain that he has ADD, and it'll be super difficult for him, so that's why I don't interrupt him. Like, when there's a lot of people with, like, comments, like, did you see my comment? I don't interrupt him. Even if it's, like, a developer, like, that's in the chat, like, trying to get a hold of him, I actually type to the developer, like, oh, hi, nice to see you, and I'll talk to you in a second.
Yeah, Amber's, like, the best mod ever.
That's true.
It's true. And she doesn't announce when she's timing people out, either. Like, she just, you know...
Yeah, that's how you know, like, if nobody told you why you got timed out, then it was probably me.
Amber did it. Oh my gosh.
But a lot of the people in the chat right now are really good
I don't think
Mage Wolf
Amber has
chat
a
really
reason to go after people hardcore right now. Alright, so we're going to do 2 more shrines, or at least 1 more shrine, and then we're going to tag 1 more, and then we are doing the Master Sword tomorrow. So the Master Sword is happening, or at least the Lost Woods where the Master Sword is.
You still do bother Luke sometimes, says Sub-Zero. That's true.
Well, I mean, that's what marriage does.
But I try not to as much. Going back to Luke saying his humor depends on the game, no wonder Luke says he's on a roller coaster ride while playing Monster Hunter, says Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends on the game. Like, sometimes my brand of comedy works, and other times it doesn't.
It's not always me. I'm not always the one who times people out, but sometimes it is me. I don't remember you timing you out, Sub-Zero. I don't know.
let's
So maybe
roll.
it was some other... Yeah.
It could have been someone else.
Except for there's this one secret mod that nobody knows, and they just come by and they randomly time people out.
Secret mod?
It's just the person I blame for everything.
Oh. It's not me.
No.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Well, we
whoa.
did have a person with a cat face named K-Mod a long time ago.
I thought he went to go work for another YouTuber. No, I'm pretty sure he did. He and TJ both left. I know where TJ is, but I'm not going to talk about it. It's a sore spot for me. He did good work.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, no! Run, Epona! Run, 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 run! Oh, this is the evil shrine! This is... Ah!
No, mainly what I do when I mod the chat is I just delete comments. Like, if I see people...
No.
If I see people starting to get in an argument, I'll just delete all the comments that led up to the argument.
Uh-huh.
So that the argument doesn't even start. It's like I'm basically a minority report mod.
This
Akala Ancient Tech
this
Lab.
this is the place where we had to run up the stupid hill and light the torches, and it took forever because the rain would start and then the torch would go out. It was super annoying.
I'm like Big Brother, always watching.
Okay, this is not where we need to be. This is great, but this is not where we need to be.
I basically try to read people's minds, and if they're thinking about starting an argument in the chat, then I time them out before it happens.
Oh my gosh.
I look into my crystal ball and I look at the future and I'm like, I know Sub-Zero is about to start something here, so I might as well just do a preemptive strike.
Wow.
It's like, I didn't do anything. It's like, you were thinking about it though, weren't you?
This is where Epona died.
I'm just kidding, Sub-Zero.
This is where Epona died! Ah! Why did you stop at the trees? You're gonna get us killed! No! You stupid horse! This is where you died! You fell off the cliff here! In Akala! Oh gosh, please give me the ability to run. Give me the ability to run!
1984, Amber says Chris.
No! Oh no! This is it! This is the place where Epona dies. Okay.
Hi, Nameless 1986. How's it going?
Okay, we have to get out of here. This place is death. This place is horrible, 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 horrible death. Bye-bye. Aha, you can't move when your head's behind the rock. Okay, so we need to go where the red light is.
Luke and Amber are funny when they're messing with each other, says Max.
We do that from time to time.
I don't like, I don't like it when Luke makes me, like, he he tries to tease me to make me upset, and then he thinks I'm cute when I'm upset, so I get super frustrated. Cause I don't like showing emotion in general. I was like, I'd rather just sit here emotionless. Luke's always teasing me to do that.
Why would it say I'm that far away? I don't understand. Horse!
Well, basically, I'm just sitting up. Luke is forcing me to be up because I have to wait for him to try the bread.
I'm holding you at forceful
You're
point.
holding me that bread point.
Bread point.
Well, I don't want to wrap it in saran wrap and then make you not want to eat the bread.
Where the heck is it? Oh,
I don't even know
what
if
is that?
Luke worries about certain things being clean or not clean, so he might think the saran wrap isn't clean enough.
It is crazy.
Right, but if you think it's going to contaminate the bread, then I'm going to have to cut all the bread into slices and put it into plastic bag. Instead of saran wrapping it, even though saran wrap is completely clean. It would be 90% easier for me.
Why is it? Where's the red marker? There's nothing there! Why would you mark nothing there?
I could just cut the bread into like quarters.
Oh my gosh. Remove. I was following something that doesn't exist? I hate myself so much right now. Well, I guess I misjudged something. There's nothing here. Nothing here that I want to be doing right now. I swear I saw 2 shrines. I'm going crazy here. Oh, whatever. Oh. Whatever. Whatever.
Is this the new game, says Caleb?
No. No, it is not. Well, this is a good stopping point, because I'm not going to get over to that shrine. And we hit 1,000 views, so... My bar is lower at the final stream of the night.
Is Epona dead now, then?
No, Epona's fine. She's fine. We're fine.
Sorry,
Ember, insert foot in mouth again?
No, I haven't done anything.
No, you haven't done anything that I know of. You're fine. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get your next stream set up for tomorrow, guys, and we're good to go because this is it. I forgot to set up tomorrow's stream, so I need to do that first. So 24, Master Sword.
Well, I mean, I try to be more mellow now than I did before. Like, after I lost a bunch of subscribers because of the Star Wars Skywalker Saga thing, where I basically dissed on both the Return of the Jedi and also like other movies that people loved from Star Wars, I finally realized that I can't always say my opinion about everything all the time. Sometimes you just keep your opinion to yourself.
Yeah,
So I try to be kinder now.
Also, some of your takes were really far out there.
I know. I didn't realize they were far out there.
Yeah.
I was just saying my honest, like, opinion watching it when I was younger, though. But, yeah, they were a little weird.
Where did my stuff go?
You did diss Return of the Jedi a lot, says Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's what I'm saying. That's why I try to keep my opinion to myself more, especially with movies. People say movies aren't divisive. Like, I was talking to some people that are not part of YouTube, and
This isn't going to be a long discussion, is it?
no, I was just saying that I think movies are divisive because people really like the movies they like. They have strong opinions about it. That was all I was gonna say.
Okay.
I'm done talking.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm getting the next stream set up. And we're saved.
No fairies were destroyed in this video.
Nope, no fairies were harmed.
Luke is about to have some bread that's extremely crunchy. Oh, I should have taken a picture of it. Darn it. I'll take a picture of it.
Alright, guys and gals. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We hope you guys had a lot of fun. Whoa. I don't know what just happened there. But yeah, okay. Episode 24. So we're going to go to the Lost Woods tomorrow.
Yay.
Maybe try to... I mean, I wasn't able to get all the shrines taken care of, so we're going to try with 14. But maybe I'll end up doing some shrines on the way to the Lost Woods, or I'll find some shrines in the Lost Woods to get to the 15 hearts. We have currently 14 hearts, so... Gonna be doing things a little bit out of order. Last time we got the Master Sword after we did Rivali, and had the Master Sword when we went to see, what's his face? We went to go to the desert area. So, but thanks everybody. Have a great night, and I'm gonna try some bread. Thank you for the super chats, and you guys hit 160 likes for the final stream of the night, which is actually pretty impressive. Because things are always really wonky after 11 o'clock for streams, but we gotta keep streaming because as soon as we're done streaming, then our channel drops to almost 0 views an hour because we're no longer live and people can't find us. So that's why we're pushing ourselves like 9-10 hours a day with live streaming, because that's the only time our channel is active when we go to sleep. Unlike most YouTubers who their channels continue to grow when they're sleeping, our channel is only active while we're awake. Which is why we both had, like, Amber had the day shift and I had the night shift. It's no way to live, though, but, yeah. Alright, see you guys tomorrow with Double Breath of the Wild, starting at 5:30 and 8:30, and we'll figure out what the 10:30 stream is. Night, everybody!